Hey YouTube, Chase Variant coming back at you like your comic book war boy. And each week at my local LCS, I live, I die, and I live again. I am the man who captured the sun. Witness! Witness me, brothers! Valhalla is awaited. Let's get started. Oh, I haven't even had coffee yet. This is Hulk 004 from Marvel Comics, and it's the Venomized B cover variant. Slow burn on Hulk. Still no She-Hulk, but the good news about this particular book is, the end of the book really suggests that she's gonna Hulk the fuck out in the next issue. So, woohoo! 5 issues in, we finally get some She-Hulk maybe next month. And I picked up Ninjak number 25. That's the A cover variant from Valiant Comics. That's book 3 in the 7 Blades of Master Dark. Really interesting story. Got on the boat late with that story, so I'm gonna have to back collect a few issues. And I also picked up the gorgeous Wonder Woman B cover variant. Really reminds me of like an Absinthe poster from back in the day or something. You know, maybe Wonder Woman's trapped inside the Green Fairy, but that waft of green smoke shaped like a death or a skull and her walking through it, I really love this cover. Can't say enough good stuff about it. That's DC Universe Wonder Woman number 19. That's the B cover. I also picked up from Image Comics Old Guard number 2. That is the A cover. I also bought from Image Comics Old Guard number 2, the B cover, and this is what they are marketing as the Women's History Month cover. And it's awesome. It's awesome. You know, I started reading the book, but I'm not so familiar with it that I can, just rattle off their names. But I believe this is the leader of the assassin group, and it looks vicious. She looks like she's ready to just beat the hell out of someone with that axe. And that's Old Guard 02 from Marvel Comics. Really like it. Okay. I also picked up Inhumans Prime number 1. That is the A cover. Spectacular A cover with a bunch of the Inhumans. You got Miss Marvel, Quake, Medusa, you got Black Bolt, Moon Girl. Just really nice cover. I really like this cover. Jumped out at me. That's the A cover for Inhumans Prime, okay? And here we have the B cover for Inhumans Prime, and it shows, the title with the Inhumans inside the lettering and the throne of Black Bolt and being struck by lightning. Pretty cool. I also got X-Men Prime number 1. That's the A cover, and in a very similar vein, it shows a lot of the X-Men on the cover with Kitty Pryde in the front, and I believe that's Moira McTaggart, though she doesn't appear in the actual book. It's a pretty good story. I enjoyed it, so I might actually go serious on this one and collect each one of them. I also got X-Men Prime Torque wraparound cover. Okay, for some reason people are really loving this cover. I like it. I mean, I don't think it's anything outstanding. I like Storm, the way she looks, and I like the more Russian-esque look of Colossus, I guess. But I mean, it's the cover's fine. But people are really liking it, and I've seen it going for ridiculous prices, almost $10 online. I also got the other side of that, and that is the Inhumans Prime wraparound cover C cover variant. Okay. Another book I bought this week was Crypt of Screams. And that is number 1, and this is the B cover variant, and this has got a cover price of $9.99, kids, but this is what they're calling the autograph edition. If you saw Crypt of Screams in one of my previous hauls, you would know that Crypt of Screams A cover has tons and tons of beautiful color in it, and this one is just kind of blanched out with an orange, and it's got a signature. The bad thing about it is it did not come with the COA. The good thing about it is it's so distinct in its look that this signature edition that comes with the signature right to the shop is fairly easily identifiable. And there are only 400 copies of the Crypt of Scream autographed edition. So Mike Wolfer only printed 400 of these. And if you're familiar with, the American Mythology Press and how they do their thing on Kickstarter and everything, you would know that there is a bit of a cult following for American Mythology Productions, and I believe it's one of those books that eventually will be absorbed in the future by a larger company, IDW, even maybe DC, something like that down the line. I think they're that kind of quality there at American Mythology Productions, and so I picked up Crypt of Scream's B cover autograph edition, 400 copies. Well, I didn't pick up 400 copies, obviously. This is one of 400 copies. And my local LCS had 2 of them. These were the only 2 I saw, so I bought them both. Okay. I also picked up Badassery Wonder Woman number 175th anniversary special. And this is awesome. This is from DC Comics. And it's got this is the A cover, the Jim Lee cover, and it's just got a whole bunch of really, really cool fan service stuff for the Wonder Woman fan. It's got a whole bunch of small vignette stories, and stories that range anywhere from 2 to 5 pages. It's got tons and tons and tons of art that you've seen before, art that you haven't seen before, and it's just, I really enjoyed it. I really like it, and I was lucky because I got this one with the Gail Simone signature. She was humble enough not to sign the cover, but she did sign on the inside page. And I just really liked it. It was a bit of a pocket burner. It was $7.99 cover price, and I did pick up 2 of those. Okay. I also picked up Inhumans Prime, the 1 in 10 cover. This one's called the Kirby 100th, and it is Jack Kirby's Inhumans. It is super spectacular, awesome, and this is 1 in 10. So for every 10 A covers or 10 covers, there is one of these covers out there, Ray Shield variant. Okay. I also picked up the Will Sportasio, and I know I just went too eccentric with that, but that's X-Men Prime 01, the variant, and that's the Will Sportasio, I believe they're calling it the classic cover variant, and I really liked it. It's a 1 in, I want to say it's a 1 in 15, I think it's a 1 in 15, it could be a 1 in 25, please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Or rather, just help me out with that because I'm not entirely certain what the ratio is. So I think it's 1 in 15, could be a 1 in 25. That is X-Men Prime 01 Will Sportasio variant cover. Okay. I also picked up Inhumans Prime. That is the 1 in 25 Inhumans Prime, and that is called the classic cover. It is a beautiful Medusa cover, and I think that might be my favorite Inhumans cover, oddly enough, the 1 in 25 Medusa. There's just something about it that I love a lot. It really reminds me of just, the classic covers, the old school art that they used to use. It's Inhuman Primes by Marvel 01. That's the 1 in 25. Okay. Another 1 in 25 I picked up was the Mighty Captain Marvel, and this is practically just jumping off the comic. She looks fantastic. This art is superb. The colors are popping. The intensity of it all is just whoa. It's a number 3 for Marvel Comics. It is a 1 in 25 for the Mighty Captain Marvel. Just absolutely love this book. I also picked up X-Men Prime, the 1 in 50 variant. And this is one you guys got to watch your pockets on, kids. If you paid over, I'd say max 20 bucks on this. Max. Do not go over 20 bucks on this book because X-Men Prime is going to be, it's going to print a lot. It's going to print hundreds of thousands of books. I'm going to just venture to guess 120,000 plus books. And that's going to put Marvel in the top 5, which is a rare position for Marvel to be in recent days. And if you got a 1 in 50 for, 120,000 books, you got a book that there's probably, well over 2,000 copies of out there. And so, it's desirable to a collector, sure, but it's not worth what you see online, kids. So be very careful with this one. That's the 1 in 50 X-Men Prime. Okay. I also got the secret exclusive Del Auto 001 Iron Fist, and this is a 3,000 print book. So this is one book of the 3,000 that are out there. Okay. And this was a triptych set. The second book I got was the black and white 001 from the Del Auto triptych. This is 1 in 1,500. So there are 1,500 of this particular book available. And I also got the Del Auto Virgin, and gorgeous book, gorgeous book, gorgeous book. And there are 600 copies of this book available for purchase. And that is the Marvel 001 Iron Fist Del Auto Virgin cover variant. Okay. And yeah, that's my haul, kids. I hope you liked it. If you did, please click like. Please leave a comment in my comment section. If you haven't already, please click subscribe, because I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next Wednesday on the road to Valhalla. I'm Chase Variant, and I'm out.